Hey guys, so Rogue One just came out, and I'm here to tell you about why you have to go see this movie. This video is not about if the movie's good or if the movie's bad. This isn't about whether you enjoyed the movie, whether you thought it, whether you liked it or not. This is specifically if you are a Star Wars fan, if you have anything to do with Star Wars, you watch any of the movies, anything like that, why you have to go see this movie. There's a lot of good reasons about it. I personally did enjoy the movie for a lot of reasons, but reasons that you have to go see this movie, I'm gonna boil it down to three, just to keep this short. Number one, it's realistic. And what I mean by that is, first off, as a human being here on Earth, sadly not in a galaxy far, far away, this is a very tangible story for me. It is a story that I could potentially live if I did exist in this universe. It doesn't use a lot of the Force. There is one character who references the Force fairly often, but in general, it is a very grounded human movie. And on top of that, the Rebel Alliance in this movie was portrayed the best I think it's ever been portrayed before, because they are rebels. They are not these clean, perfect, everything's good, grand people. They're terrorists. They're murderers. Some of them are cowards. They're very real. They're very real. They're very human characters, and the way they are portrayed is just absolutely perfect. Number two, second reason that you should go see this is Darth Vader. Darth Vader does not show up in the movie a lot, but there was one scene. If you've seen the movie, you know the scene I'm talking about. There's one scene where Darth Vader is portrayed better than he's ever been portrayed ever on screen, before ever. The scene is, without giving too much away, is dark, it's gritty, it feels like a horror movie. It reminded me of watching Aliens for the first time back in the day. It was truly the way I've envisioned Darth Vader, the way I've created Darth Vader in my mind, the ferocity, just the pure anger, hatred, but still him being that slow-moving tank of a Jedi was amazing. The way they showed off Darth Vader, the way they really made him, the way they captured his essence was just perfect. And then number three, probably the most important reason that you have to go watch this movie is it explains a question that people have been talking about since episode 4. The first time you went and saw Star Wars, you walked out, your mind was blown. Once that settled in and you started to kind of dissect the movie, you kind of started to think about it. The number one question was, how did this farm boy with 2 days of training blow up this Death Star? And there's all kinds of talk about it. He used the Force, blah, blah, blah. This answers it. This finally gives us where there's no more debate about how he was able to blow up the Death Star with a single torpedo down this shaft, this ventilation shaft. This answers it. It wasn't by a mistake. It wasn't that we found some random hole that happened to lead to the core that would cause an explosion. No, it was put there on purpose. It was a trap set in place where if this exploded, this certain point exploded, it would create a chain reaction that would explode the entire base. This answers it. There's no more debate. There's no more, oh, this doesn't work because of that. This doesn't work because of that. No, it is answered. Rogue One has now answered that. This was the movie we needed. This was the perfect build-up to episode 4. This gives you everything you need. This is exciting. It's great. Good characters. Amazing movie, you guys. Personally, I thought it was great. Once again, you don't need to like it. You don't need to enjoy it. You don't need to even think it's a good movie. You have to go see it if you like Star Wars.